Okay, so this is my video of all my Lego stuff. All my Lego Star Wars stuff. Greg from Brickitect, you wanted to see a mock. I'm not much of a mock builder per se, but I thought it'd be cool for you to see my entire current Lego Star Wars collection. So, kind of starting off with the newest piece, which is the 20th anniversary um, Hoth Battle of Hoth set. So, it's kind of cool. So now I'm going to kind of pan back and just so you can kind of see everything I got. So I'm running this on just on my phone, taking video there. So this is our dining room table. So I've got sets, books, minifigures, more sets, and then I know it's not quite as extensive as your backlog, but there's my Lego Star Wars backlog in the back there. So kind of interesting. I'm going to go over a few things here just to give you an idea of what I got and what I've had for years. So in the back row here, we've got the original X-Wing, the original Darth Vader TIE Fighter, the original Luke's Speeder, and the original Y-Wing. Those were all, one more, and the original Snow Speeder Hoth set. Those were all original sets from 1999 or 2000 time frame. I bought those and built those with my girls back in the day. I was a huge Star Wars nerd then, and I continue to be. So then here's a slightly newer one. This was from, I think, the mid-2000s. I think this is from second or third of the prequel movies. So I'm going to just kind of pan back a little bit. Just more things. Now these are all minifigures that I've purchased new in box. The three in the back, the Anakin, the Yoda, and then the Clone Trooper in the middle, those were actually part of a magnet set. And I've got, I think it's called the Shore Trooper from Rogue One. And then I've got a First Order Stormtrooper on the right. And up front, the two up front are Han Solo. One is his Mud Trooper one on the left, and the second one is his other Mud Trooper, but Imperial Mud Trooper, I think is what they call it. It came out of one of the sets. I bought some of those at Bricklink. Got some of the poly bags here. Got a few TIE fighters there. Got one of the shuttles from one of the movies. Here's, I think, the First Order Walker as a poly bag. Behind there, we got a First Order TIE Fighter, Microfighter, Millennium Falcon, Microfighter. Then we've got, now this is interesting. So there's the 20th anniversary Imperial dropship with the Han Solo figure, which I think is really cool. And then next to it is another dropship, but this is the original one from 2008 that they based the 2019 or 2018 one on. That one I actually ended up finding all the parts for including the 3 of the 4 minifigures that are there, or the 3 minifigures that are there, but there's 3 out of the original 4. Found that in a Facebook Marketplace purchase of, I think I spent $15 and I got just a ton of stuff. There's a little micro Millennium Falcon there that my kids got me several years ago. There's a couple other micro kind of scale sets here. Got the, I forget what that is. Oh, the Venator Cruiser from first or second movie. Then we've got the Tantive 4, which was the Build It in the Lego store. Build it for May the 4th this year. I took my grandkids and my son-in-law to that. We had fun building those. Then the next we've got the Naboo Starfighter poly bag. This was technically not a 20th anniversary set, but it came out this year. Then we've got the 20th anniversary Pod Racer, 20th anniversary Snow Speeder. These are all poly bag ones. And behind it you have 4 Snow Speeders. The first 3 going from right to left and heading lower to back, or whatever you want to call it. Those 3 I actually built from spare parts. They are very similar to, let me scroll back here, Very similar to the ones that come with the 20th anniversary set, but they're slightly different because I didn't have the parts. And those 3 speeders were also built with parts from that Facebook Marketplace set I got, or deal. Then behind there is another snow speeder, but that was from one of the Advent calendars from a few years ago. I bought that from a gentleman on Bricklink. I just thought it was pretty cool. I'm a fan of snow speeders. So, and there's the original snow speeder. And over here we've got the minifigs that I've got. These were also in the Facebook Marketplace thing. I actually have parts for a few more, but these were the only complete ones. I wasn't sure what the orange and gray ones were. I actually had the parts in there. I'm like, how do these go together? But I found out they're called rocket battle droids. And they got a little, I think you can see it, they got the little binoculars on the back as the jets. So then I got a standard battle droid with the sideways arms. And that was the original blaster they had. It was one of the megaphone pieces with a trans orange, neon orange piece on the end. The original ones actually have a black. I couldn't find any black ones, so I got the gray. Then we've got a General Grievous, and he also came in that batch. And I built him. I'm going to try and spin him here. I built him a little spinning stand, kind of like the big one that I know you have, Greg. So kind of interesting. Just, again, all of this was out of used parts from a Facebook Marketplace deal. Then behind here, we got some more ships. These were all, let's see, these first 3 here were poly bags. Then behind that were some ones I just recently found. I bought and built those many, many years ago. So you see a LAAT, the attack ship. You have a AT-AT. You have a droid troop transport. You have Millennium Falcon, you have a Y-Wing, you have a Star Destroyer, and you have a shuttle. Well, what's interesting is the Y-Wing did not come as a separate set. It was part of the 4 behind it. So you had to buy the LAAT, the AT-AT, the droid transport, and the Millennium Falcon to get the parts to build the Y-Wing. So that was kind of a cool thing. And back in the day, I must have bought those too, because there they all are. So, and then this kind of in the back is my backlog. I picked up the Pose X-Wing from somebody on Bricklink or eBay. I can't remember which one. The Quest for the Kyber Saber book, and there's another one on the other side. I'll swing over to there. The Star Wars Amazing Starships. Those are kind of cool. They come from Scholastic. And my daughter's a teacher. I think Mrs. Brickatech is also a teacher, so she's probably got access to those. They're not too they're not too expensive. You get a nice little book with some activities and a cool minifigure. So I picked those up. Sometimes you'll find those at Five Below, which is a chain store that sells everything for $5 or less. So then just a couple of other, like a battle pack there. Another interesting book there that came with a minifigure. There's my birthday present from my missus. I got the 20th anniversary snow speeder, which is basically the latest version of this one here in front of us. So then we've got another microfighter set. I thought that was cool. I like the dewback and of course the droids. There's another book back there. That's kind of interesting. It comes with a buildable ray. And then behind, we've got the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. I have not decided whether I'm going to build that or not. I might not. I'm not sure. Then there's a U-Wing behind there. That was a cool one. I picked that up when Toys R Us was going out of business. I actually ended up paying more than I probably should have for it. I thought it was a good deal, but I still think it's a cool set. I loved Rogue One, so that's pretty cool. And then on the top there, we've got another speeder. This one's the Sand Speeder set. If you see that, I got that on clearance a while ago. And then there's the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, which I know is one of the giveaways you're going to give away. So obviously, I don't need that one. I have one. So if I were to win this contest, I would probably want to get the pod racer. So again, not really a MOC per se, but just kind of what I've got, currently built plus what I've got in the backlog, if you will. So, and then down front here, just some of the books I've gotten. Visual Dictionary from several years ago. It's got the exclusive Luke Skywalker, Character Encyclopedia with the exclusive Han Solo, just the Lego minifigure year by year. I just threw that one in there because it does have an actual Star Wars Stormtrooper minifig. And these two here on the end are fairly new. I just picked these up. They have exclusive minifigures as well, which is kind of neat. There's the white Boba Fett. And then over here this is the very, very newest one, just came out. And this one has the, what's his name? Finn from the medical thing. So kind of neat stuff there. I know I've got other sets. I just don't have them here. Some of them my daughters have because they've got them at their houses. I was really proud that I found a lot of these old sets that I had, rebuilt them with my grandkids not too long ago. So, I think that's about it. I just wanted to enter your contest. I know you hit your 60,000 subscribers. I think that's really cool. You guys have a great video. You and Clarkman have so much fun every day. Every day, as Clarkman says. And, I just wanted to kind of join in the fun here a little bit. So I think that's about it. Again, not necessarily a mock, just kind of my current collection. And when I'm done here, I'm going to have to clean this off because I know the missus does not want all this stuff laying around here. So I think I will call it a day on this video. Thanks a lot, Greg. You and Clarkman, you do make my day every day. And thanks a lot for providing the content you do. And we'll be chatting at you again soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.